Hello everybody, I am the Linkzilla, and welcome back to God of War 2018. When we last left off, we had done the second part of the favor for Brock. We basically managed to recover Anvaldi's hammer, and we got some other things, but we didn't really get the reward we were expecting, though we ended up keeping Anvari's soul, and we've equipped it to Kratos. Let's hope that it brings us some good benefits. When we ended off the last episode, I had encountered my third traveler, and I realized that he was definitely going to be a lot stronger than the second one. I'm starting to realize that the second one... So sorry about that. I'm starting to realize that the second one that I fought wasn't as strong as the first, because that one was a scripted event. This one that I'm about to fight is actually a level 7. And I'd like to remind you guys that those two Revenants that I fought a few episodes ago, they were level 6. So, I'm now fighting a monster that's stronger even than them. But keep this in mind, you guys, I can beat him. I actually booted up the game and practiced a little bit off-screen, and I'm pretty sure that I have a strategy that will basically carry me to victory. All I gotta do is whittle down his health long enough before he gets a fatal blow on me. I've also traded out some of Kratos's, socketed runes and whatnot, these talismans, whatever they're called, enchantments, sigils, mostly to defend against ice attacks, and also to increase, I believe, his axe power, but anyways, we'll... Although it doesn't really matter, considering that the intent of this fight is to not take a single hit. But anyways... I'm going to see if I can actually do this. I am going to have to use the Resurrection Stone, but it's okay if I do, because if I lose, then I'll basically go back to the checkpoint at full health, and I'll still have the Resurrection Stone. So, let's have at it! That's what you gotta watch out for when he charges you like that. He's big, but he's clumsy. And he's... Oh! Okay. That was a mess up, so I'm not gonna basically, try again. I can't let him hit me until I'm sure he's at least halfway down his health. He's big and powerful, and also really quick, but he's also very clumsy. He leaves himself open for attack, and that's when I know I can beat him. God, I really hope that basically the Let's Play curse doesn't kick in, and I end up basically trying to do this for half an hour, when I told you guys that I had... Because, when I practiced on it, I got him down to where he was almost completely... He was completely out of his armor, and he was almost dead. If I basically was able to land one more attack, he would have died right before he killed me. And the thing about this one is he's much more easily distracted by Atreus. Thank you, Navi. Oh, no! What was his health at? What was his health at? I gotta know.
On my way.
Okay, I'm close. Maybe I can justify it. I need to get him, Atreus, to distract him. No! Okay. That's the thing. This guy is much more easily distracted by Atreus, so if you ever feel like he's putting the hammer down on you, try to get attack with Atreus and see if you can draw his attention. It seems to work best when Atreus attacks him from the front, though. Okay, I'm gonna do this. I can do this. I know that I can. Come on. Turn the little wheel. Oh!
It's gonna be alright!
Oh! Get up. This is the secret to beating him. Rage. I usually wait until he's halfway down, because if I basically do it right, he'll completely break through the armor by the time the rage is out. And I'm almost fully healed. Oh, that was a mistake. And the rage basically brings you back almost up to full health, so that's the strategy. Still, I really wish that rage would fill up a lot faster. Although I do have that rune that basically restores rage whenever I land a successful axe attack. Which one is that? I guess it's not one of these things then, huh? Okay, let's do this. Oh. That was a mistake.
Okay back there. So that's it. We're starting over.
Although I don't know what the conditions are that sometimes you get hit and they don't give you the option for the Resurrection Stone. It makes me worried that what if the Resurrection Stone is gone? So, let's go, boy. See what I mean? I mean, do I have it? I should still have it, right? I'm restarting at the last checkpoint. Whew. Things are heating up. Yep, Superior Resurrection Stone, I've got it. So why isn't it giving me the option? Look out, boy. Give us room. Oh no! Alright, this is it. Should be. Dang it! Okay, I have to get him lower than half health. Come on, let's go. Come on. Need to do... Yeah, he does that from time to time, too. Get back, boy. Oh. Die!
Tactical retreat.
Good work, boy. Hell Traveler. I didn't think Travelers could get much worse, but it looks like death wasn't enough to keep this one down. In fact, it's even more aggressive than the other Travelers we've seen. I guess even Travelers can become Hellwalkers. I am completely out of health. Let's see. I gotta make a tactical decision here. Good God, that is barely anything at all. But we did it. And did I panic? I think not. Read it.
Tears braziers, a symbol of the light that binds all realms together.
Why would he use those strange runes, though?
Now you mention it, he wouldn't.
They can't... The boy can't read this. Oh, maybe he can.
Well, worth a shot.
Kavikia.
We've seen these runes before, but it's the kind I still can't read.
We need the rest of that codex. Well... We didn't come all this way just to look at it. Let's keep going, boy. Oh. Kratos should be able to climb up there. Well, at least I'm in the green. The question is, are those going to turn out to be stone archways, stone formations, or are they going to be ribs? Judging by how many of them there are, yep, these are bones. What could possibly be this big? I have to tell you about your great-grandfather. Fafnir's Ravine. Oh! Huh. I didn't know that we were this far north. I honestly thought that we were still down here somewhere. Oh yeah, we didn't finish off the Isle of Death. Let's head back. Speaking of which, I still got a free Fafnir. You know, guys, I'm basically trying to, like, come to a decision here while I'm basically playing this. What I'm saying is that a playthrough of this game, it's probably not a good idea for me to do and record every single side quest under the sun, because I bet most of you guys are probably just watching this for the story. Believe it or not, that was kind of why I initially was playing this, because I love the story of God of War and I wanted to know the next chapter in Kratos' adventures. But what I'm basically getting at here is, do you guys think that I should just continue on with the campaign and then save all these side quests to do for when I finish the game? Because if you guys want me to go on and finish off the story before I do all these extra things, you guys should let me know, because then I'll get back on track and either do all the extra stuff off screen or just save it for the end. Because I want to basically, like, finish this game just as much as anybody. Solid steel. But I still need hardened steel. Kratos, how do you harden something? Firmly grasp it. I gotta remind myself to do this every single time it cools down. When you're not in a combat situation, you don't think about these things. Let's see. I think I see an explosive thing back there. Yes! This is why it pays to double back. Firmly grasp it. It must be tempered. I wonder what Kratos will be like when Atreus finally meets a girl that he likes. Or... you know what? I'm not gonna say it. Because I think that would be spoilers, but I don't think that the game is actually going to go there. And besides, Atreus right now wants nothing to do with Odin. Unless Odin could possibly try to tempt him to the dark side. Because I think what Kratos is really afraid of by telling this kid his lineage is what the kid will do. Like, because Kratos knows about the cycle. The son kills the father because the son is meant to replace the father. And the reason... It's something that I don't like because I was hoping that the game would give an actual explanation. The reason that Kratos survived the Blade of Olympus running through him is because apparently Kratos is somehow cursed to where he can't take his own life. And I think that's part of the Oracle's curse, that he can't die, he can't take his own life because he can't escape the torment of what he did to his family, Lysandra and Calliope. Kratos can't kill himself to kill his own pain. Yeah, you see, that's where we fought the guy. So, that ought to do it, but I can't swap them out during the cooldown. This is their wrecked ship, or at least a part of it. We could probably go all the way down there. Target sighted. Let's see. It's 15 little birds. 15 little... I guess I can finally swap these out back for the stuff that I had before. Let's see. Probably the flame one. Well, that set me back. I'm not exactly... I am not close to being level 4, but... Treasure?
Got it!
Yes! Leptir alloy. Lightning-infused metal. Used by the kin of Thor. Used to upgrade pommels with shock damage effects. The boat captain's key. Wait a minute. Boat captain's key. No, it can't be. That, I mean, if it was, I'd appreciate the reference, but it probably isn't. I mean, we'd have to find some kind of scroll that says, I don't know how I found my way to this strange realm, but I still am haunted by what that Spartan did to me. But it won't. It's not. It can't be. The boat captain's key. Well, that's a way down. We can always climb back up. Hey kid, when you're all grown up, don't say I never took you places. Rare Axe Pommel, Ymir's Breath. Low perk activation, chance to create a frost explosion on any successful axe hilt. That would be useful if I had gotten it earlier in the game, but it seems... But I'm done with low perks. Low perk activations. I still can't hit this thing. Maybe that's why Kratos is going insane. He keeps doing the same thing, expecting different results, and he keeps at it until he gets one. He keeps doing it until it works. Solid. Still kind of wish we could climb up onto the boat and explore more of it. It's probably too dangerous, even though Kratos could easily just make that step. But who knows, the shifting weight might cause it to slide. But then, that seems like the kind of thing that Kratos would do on purpose to reveal what might be hiding underneath. I don't need the axe. Put it away. Holy crap, I'm now noticing, like, the animation for Kratos climbing. Like, did any of you guys watch Nickelodeon while you were growing up? Like, did you ever watch the Rugrats spinoff, All Grown Up, where the Rugrats are teenagers? I remember this one episode where basically, like, Chucky is having a problem, and for some reason, Tommy's younger brother Dill is the only person who can help him out of it. And so Tommy has to go to Dill and convince him to help Chucky out of this. And Dill is currently experimenting with rock climbing. So he's climbing up a rock wall, and Tommy has to go up there after him and for some reason because the series wanted to give Tommy some faults because he was dude perfect as a baby, they basically made him afraid of heights. So basically Dill explains it where when you're climbing the rock wall, just do one hand at a time, hand, foot, foot, hand, foot, foot. And I basically realized watching Kratos climb, that's how he climbs. So is that actually the professional way of doing it? Just literally one at a time and make sure that you get a good enough perch on all of them? This does not look stable. Look at all this seaweed. I mean, do you count seaweed if the weed comes from a lake? I mean, we can't call it lake weed. The kid's breathing is frosted, and hey, so is Kratos. I was wondering, like, is Kratos' breath naturally hot? Because I think that depending on how angry a person is, they can actually affect their body temperature. You know, I'm just now realizing there's a lot of fog coming out of these coffins. What the heck are people sticking in here? Fog machines? It really is incredible, isn't it, boy? Kinda wish that the kid would talk to me. I kinda wish I would talk to the kid. Looks like we're heading into a fight. Or not. Just some poison. Get back, boy. Ah. I could see the switch from there, but I can't make out the symbol. Uncle John, I don't know what this last symbol is. What's it look like? It's a bird, a stork! I really hope that we do get God of War games based on ancient Egypt, because that would be fun. Speaking of, like, I've actually been going over some Greek mythology, like, studying up on it, and I think one interpretation of the story is the battle with the father of all monsters, Typhon. When Typhon was advancing on Mount Olympus, some of the Olympian gods took the form of animals and fled to Egypt, where they thought that they would be safe. And the pharaohs, when the gods arrived in animal form, the pharaohs could recognize the fact that, hey, these are gods, let's welcome them. And so it's like, I wonder if they'll bring that into God of War. The idea that when Kratos was riding up on Mount Olympus with an army of titans on his back, if most of them fled to the lands of Egypt in order to hide from him, and they became the Egyptian gods. That would actually be an interesting idea to explore, because when you get down to it, there are supposed to be hundreds of gods living on Mount Olympus, and I'm pretty sure that throughout all of God of War 3, Kratos kills a grand total of 6. I mean, there's Poseidon, then there's Hades, Helios, Hermes, he kills Hera. Do you count Hercules as a god or a demigod? Let's count Hercules. So that's 6 already. He kills Hephaestus, and then, am I missing one? He kills Zeus, but am I missing one in between? Because if I'm not, that's only 9 gods that he kills. And, let's see, 9. Hercules and Hephaestus are not members of the 12 Olympians. And is Helios one? I can't remember. I don't think Hades is one either. He's just one of the most powerful gods. But he's not a member of the 12 Olympians. So he killed Athena, and he killed Ares, but he also took Ares' place, so Ares is kind of like a null factor. So the total would be that he would have to kill at least 10 of the 9 Olympians, and he's only killed just a handful of them, and... Aha. That's a start. He's so impressive, so beautiful, and yet so creepy at the same time. The idea of something that large just chilling out. Like, you guys remember a few months ago when Netflix had a new movie come out called The Sea Beast? That's something that I still want to watch, because I think that it actually might be good. That scene where the big red sea monster is in the water as the 2 main characters fall in, and it's just staring at them. Yeah, Jormungandr is basically evoking that same vibe, because honestly, there's nothing creepier than a creature this big actually taking notice of you and just staring at you. Because something that big could easily either ignore you, brush you away like you were merely a flea, or even snuff you out without the slightest effort. But the fact that it's actively staring at you and observing you means you have this thing's attention, and it's curious about you. So, that's actually something far creepier than a monster being that big, because the reality is, something that big probably wouldn't even...
A wolver!
A dangerous beast. We will take him down together.
Where is it? A what? Oh, is that a werewolf?
All set!
That is a motherfucking werewolf. Release the dogs. Come here, doggy. Oh great, it's Wolverining. Bad dog.
That takes care of that.
Whale of the Wolver. New kill labor. A wolver. Kill wolvers. Encounter more of these cursed werebeasts by thoroughly exploring the lands you traverse. Consult the bestiary for tips on defeating them. That's so weird because, like, the idea that Kratos is now fighting werewolves, and I know that basically based on the Nordic region, the Germanic language, this is where the concept, the term for werewolf came from, so it's basically like when you look at all sorts of mythologies, you basically realize that almost every mythology on the world has something that's similar to a vampire and whatnot, and you also have mythologies about people turning into monstrous contortions of animals, but this mythology has the specific thing in terms of the werewolf, and it feels more unique. I mean, it's basically like the idea of Kratos actually killing a dragon. I know that dragons are a concept all around the world, but in Greek mythology, you didn't really have dragons. Instead, you had giant serpents. Like the Hydra. The Hydra is not a dragon. It's supposed to be a giant snake. Well, it's a giant sea snake, the one that Kratos fought, but it's really just supposed to be a really big seven-headed snake. And the one that's basically guarding Hera's garden, that's supposed to be like a 100-headed snake, but still. I guess I can go back to my other attacks now. Weapon. Emir's Breath. Weighted Grip of Restoration. Grip of Tanagost. I'm better off sticking with where I am. Let's see. Wrath of the Frost Ancients. And I think that I can justify bringing this up to the final level. Yeah. Cooldown is only 44 seconds. I love it. Greatly increases the amount of frost damage as well as the duration of the beam, so it lasts longer. Don't have to take this abuse much longer. This is actually more impressive, but I kind of don't think it really does all that much. Maybe I might stick with this. But anyway, what was I saying before this? I was talking about how Kratos missed a whole lot of Olympians that he could have killed, so if they fled to Egypt, that would be... I mean, wouldn't that make for a great story? Like, Santa Monica Studios, I'm literally gift wrapping this one for you. Please, take my idea. Especially since I really don't want... I really think that the Kratos' time in Greece is still unresolved. There's still a whole lot of cleaning up that needs doing. Oh yeah, and I was also talking about Jormungandr. How when something that big takes notice of you, that's far scarier than the thing just basically like just swimming past you. I think that now we should finally be able to get over there. Yep. But how do I get to that shipwreck over there? I couldn't find any places to beach, and the mechanisms that control that tower are still not revealed. At least I think they are. They're not. Or is that where the statue used to be? Where did the statue used to be? Yo, fat ass. Where's that stack that you had? Where'd you get it from? Damn, I'm good. It'd be a nice little tribute if that was actually like some kind of Greek oil. And hey, that's one of those symbol things, but I think I accidentally blasted off the pedals that turn it. So I think that one's stuck. And there's the door that it corresponds to. And I'm actually a bit peeved because I was hoping it would be a Nornir chest and not this Nornir door. Because the Nornir doors are relatively new. And they're... Oh, they're not stuck. It just had one pedal. So... Well, it doesn't look like this one will be timed, so... Yep, I need that same symbol, but reversed. Is that one of them? Yep, that was one of them. And I can't forget the one that's over there, and target sighted. Here, birdie. Polly, want a little? Say cracker and I'll let you have it on principle! Get up on the boat. After all, Kratos, you do happen to be an accomplished seaman. In both uses of the term. Endorphins. I don't know why that pleases me, but it does. Do I have some kind of deep-rooted hatred for birds? Is that the second one or the third one? I'm thinking that that's the... Is that the one that we already knew existed? Either way. Okay, let's just... Ooh! How could I forget about this? Question is, can I reach that from here? Or is that the same? Yep, that's the same one. Well, that's not good, because that means I only know the locations of 2, and I need the 3rd, which, let's face it, I'm not good at finding the 3rd one of these things. I don't have the patience for it. Well, this should open up the path. And the boat. Perfect. You see, I swear, this boat teleports. This is where we fought that ancient. It kind of makes me wish we had come this way first, so that we'd actually have something to do when we got here. I wonder how many more ancients there are buried out here. And there are now revealed, now that Gormungandr has moved his ass, and hey! I don't think that was one of the symbols, but let's go check. Shouldn't we be able to see the blue glow? Boy. I think the door is open.
Here we go!
What are we fighting? Release the dogs.
Well done.
Didn't seem like all that long.
We must be getting stronger. Those guys were easy.
Do not become too overconfident, boy. Poison wolf. But yes, they were just mere beasts. The poison from these wolves makes attacking up close risky. My bow and father's axe throw is a safer way to take them down. Either that or Father's friggin' ice beam of death. Is that a normal thing to say? Do other kids' dads have ice beams of death? You seem perfectly content to walk through that. I wonder if that's actually going to be plot relevant. Aha. Look out. Unbelievable. Like, because I threw my axe, he basically got ready to thinking that there was a fight. Hmm. Yeah, couldn't be that easy. I was supposed to find it there. This old gray mare ain't what she used to be. And we've opened up the way. I find it kind of ironic because had I basically waited for Jormungandr to move his ass and did all this anyway, probably would have done it all in a much more clean sweep. But I'm glad that I helped the spirit back when I did. Hey, chicken out. There's a coffin under here. See, boy, this is why it pays to backtrack. Sarcophagus. Boy, when I die, don't bury me in one of these. Bury me in something heavier. And make sure you bury me with my weapons. I'm going to need them. And under no circumstances are you ever to come back. Are you ever to try and revive me? Do not go to the underworld to get me. Yeah, that's just regular seagull. Boy. We call them seagulls because they fly over the sea, but we also call the birds that fly over the bay seagulls. Why? Because if we didn't, we'd have to call them bagels. Step back. And that is how you clean the house. I'm still holding circle to open these things. A runic attack. A heavy one. Mists of Helheim. A lingering area of effect attack that creates a small hazard that inflicts frost damage. Rah! I kind of like it. Let's play. Pristine ore of the realm, a flawless stone containing a mixture of rare metals used to upgrade powerful armor found only in the Iron Cove. Wait, the material is found only in the Iron Cove, or it upgrades armor that we find here in the Iron Cove? Well, that's it. I think that we've done all that we can around here. Those look like claw marks. Sort of. Looks like there's no dock for the boat down there, which means the only way onto this island is from that. Is that a dew that we've already collected? I can't tell from this distance. Looks like we have to go back to where we found the boat. Which means that I probably could have saved us a little bit of time. Oh well. Short trip. So which do you guys prefer? Do you guys prefer the lightning arrows or the light arrows? Honestly, I think that lightning actually does more. Because I can actually tell, I can actually see that they are in fact getting stunned.
I wonder what happened to this ship's crew.
You know what happened. Follow the clues, boy.
There's something down there.
Yeah, I remember. I got these. Yeah, but where's the boat dock? In the center? Good work, boy. Wonder if I can hit that from here. Yep. This symbol. Let's go up. A realm tear. This could be a good way to end off the episode. And there's even a portal here, so we... Is this the final ship head?
Want to see what we can trade those for?
We got the complete set. Yes! Target sighted. I've been waiting for this. I've been waiting to bust that particular nut. I just wish that we could get onto the ship and explore it. I mean, it's so cool. Alright, boy. Wait. I don't have a resurrection stone. But I literally have the means of going to buy one if I decide that it's necessary. And I'm not... Oh, yeah, I am at full health. Alright. Let's reach on in and see who says hello. Two of them, of course. And I think they're both level 6. Well, I'm not dead.
Where did it go then?
Oh!
You don't look too good.
Thank you, boy. Did I just see him shooting 2 arrows at once? At different directions? Oh! Ah!
Come on, get up, brother.
I would if I could, but I can't. I can beat them. I can do this. I can beat them. Yep, they are level 6. Release the dogs. Alright, wait for the boys to recover his arrows. Gotta keep them together. Oh! Oh!
It's gonna be alright.
Die already! Release the dogs! Oh!
Moving a bit slow.
Freeze!
Our enemies are strong.
You did good, boy. Though I wouldn't mind it if you threw me another healing stone on you. Our enemies are strong. We have to be stronger. Better, faster, stronger. We have the technology. Now what is this? Inland Crest of Shadows. What's it do? Hey, 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 what do you got? What do you got? What do you got? Inscribed Crest of Tenacity. Defender's cooldown. Moderate perk activation. Okay, successful block. Maybe that's something to look into. Invalid Crest of Shadows, Duelist Protective Barrier. High perk activation, chance to grant Protective Barrier, preventing damage from enemy attacks on any successful parry. That is useful. The problem is I'm currently going up against enemies that I can't exactly parry because they break my block. Right, let's reach on in. Realm Dust. 8 of 18.
Getting a letter here and there. But we need the rest of the language disc.
We'll have to find it along our journey. Well, like I said, this was a good place to end off the episode. I am having too much fun playing this game. I honestly thought that this game wouldn't be as fun because I was very apprehensive of how much they changed the God of War formula. Granted, I still don't necessarily see this game as being a God of War game, but I do see it as a game that stars Kratos. So, it's fun, I like playing it, and I will seriously have to look into getting Ragnarok because I don't want this train to end. Like, you guys, please comment down in the comment section below. If you guys have played the PS4 version of God of War or Ragnarok, please tell me how it is, how it compares to the PS5 version, because if I get that for Christmas, I would really like to play it. Getting a PS5 is certainly not in the cards for me in this lifetime, unless basically like my sister and her husband decide they want to get another PS5 and they decide that they want to sell me the one that they currently have at a decent price. Then I could get a PS5, but buying a PS5 at retail where I currently am, that would basically be like an entire year's worth of savings, and I cannot stretch that. So that is where I'm going to leave it here. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode. If you liked it, leave a comment down in the comment section, like it, share it with your friends. Keep up to date with more God of War coming at you in the future by smashing the subscribe button and ringing the bell for notifications. And as always, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Later!